Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Jason, and I've been away from YouTube for a little bit. I was busy with work, and now I'm off work for a little while, and so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Most of my videos have been unboxings of like beauty subscriptions and skincare subscriptions. I've done a few other things here and there, but I've actually cut down a lot on my subscription boxes. So this video is going to be a little bit different. Since I am off work, I am going through this cleaning and purging phase. This video, I actually filmed 4 other videos of this, but I filmed them on my old phone, which is an Android. And I couldn't figure out how to transfer those videos to my iPad to edit them to post to YouTube. So I have to refilm what I did, but it's going to be slightly different because I've already organized everything. So I think what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to show you my eyeshadow palettes. And these are the eyeshadow palettes that I have chosen to donate. I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, on a regular basis for that matter, so I had so many eyeshadow palettes. So I decided to go through my collection and weed out what I don't think I need, what I feel like I could donate, and this is full of the eyeshadow palettes that I have decided that I'm going to donate. I looked up different homeless women's shelters in my area, and I did find a website that does state what they will take as donations and what they won't. And if I read it correctly, they will take eyeshadow powder eyeshadow palettes if they were swatched or very slightly used, and most of these are the case. I would say 99% of these were only swatched for an unboxing video. So they're going to be getting pretty much brand new eyeshadow palettes, and I feel good about that because I would rather, instead of just toss them in the trash, I'd rather to give them to an organization that will make use of them. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly go through these. I'm not going to swatch anything because, of course, these are the ones that I'm going to be donating, and there's a lot of them. I think I want to say there's around 50, which doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but again, for somebody who doesn't wear makeup, it's a lot. And then I'm going to do another video separate from this on the eyeshadow palettes that I've decided to keep, because I do want to continue to make videos where I try on different makeup looks. So I don't want to get rid of everything, but I don't need the amount that I had. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you've been following my channel, you'll notice that I've got a little bit different of a look. I was just getting tired of having to figure out what I wanted to do with my hair, and so it's summertime. It is July. I had my birthday recently. I am in the last year of my 40s, so my next birthday is going to be a milestone for me, and I think that's part of where my organizing and purging the motivation came from. So yeah. All right, I'm going to pull these out in any order. So first thing here is from the Beauty Crop, and I may not show all of them just because I don't want the video to be super long, but this is the palette. This I think this might be more of a face palette than an eyeshadow palette, but regardless, let's see here. Yeah, this is a face palette, but I think they can still use this as well because it's powder, and I don't think this was even swatched. So got this here. This is another face palette from Dragon Beauty. I never used it. I may have swatched it, I don't know. But, and again, there's nothing wrong with these palettes that I'm getting rid of, but I won't use them. I hung on to the ones that meant something to me in some way, that brought me joy in some way, as Maria Kondo would say, and then getting rid of the ones that don't necessarily. So, see, this I'd gotten off of, is it AIA? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a website that sells, like, you know, really discounted makeup. This, I think I may have worn 1 or 2 shades, but it was very, very lightly used. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that. And this was from, I don't remember the name of this company. And of course, it's in, I think, Chinese or Japanese. So, but very pretty, but again, I won't use it. So I think I may have swatched it. So those are the first 2 eyeshadows. We've got the face palettes. Next one is from, this is from Glamlight. I don't remember what collection this was, but again, I think I may have used 1 or 2 shades once or twice, but I won't use it. And I have mixed feelings about the Glamlight company. I love their packaging, obviously, that's the draw, but I've had some bad experiences with customer service, so. All right, next thing is from Melt Cosmetics. It's the Rust palette. Obviously a very nice palette, and you know, it's good quality, but I have other eyeshadow palettes that have these colors in them, so I don't need more. And yeah, I'm gonna try to go a little bit quicker just because I don't want the video to be super long, especially since this is kind of my first video back in several months. So anyway, I may not show all of them just for time. This is from Ciate London, and again, it's a pretty palette, but I've got colors, very similar colors. So we've got that. We've got the Essentials 2 from Violet Voss. I'd gotten this, I think, in an Ipsy or BoxyCharm a while ago. But again, never used it, so. There's some obviously palettes that I really want to hold on to, whether I'm going to use them or not. This is from Cella, the limited edition Divine Purpose Eyeshadow Palette. That's what the back looks like. Those are the colors. Don't need to open that up. Then we've got, okay, so we've got Ambitious Violet from Wing Me. And this is, those were swatched but not used. Some of these brands I'm not very familiar with, which is why I didn't really hold on to them. This brand I am familiar with, but this is Natasha Denona, one of her mini palettes, but I don't really think that I would use the colors in this, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. This is the Golden Hour from Beauty for Real, and this is, again, got pretty colors in it. I like the shimmers, but don't see myself using it. The very few times that I actually do makeup, so. We've got Pure Cosmetics, and this is what the colors look like in the back. There. We've got, what is this? This is Dawn Gazing palette from the Beauty Crop. That's, sorry, you're just getting ring lights there. Let's see, maybe. There are the colors, which you're kind of getting ring lights again. I apologize for that. It's the packaging, so. Then let's see what else we got here. We've got from Ofra. I think this is the only eyeshadow palette from Ofra that I own. But again, the colors I've got in other palettes, which is why I'm not holding on to this. But I know they're a good brand. This I got, I don't remember, maybe in a Ice Cream Beauty or something like that. This is from Rude Cosmetics, Party Animals Remorse. And it's cute. Those are the colors in it. And we've got the Wonderland eyeshadow palette from IBY Beauty. And I think I got this in an Ipsy. And again, as you can tell, or at least I think you can tell from the video, most of these have only been lightly swatched for an unboxing, or possibly not even swatched at all. So this was from I Heart Revolution. Again, another company I have mixed feelings about, but this was the Dr. Seuss collection, and I'm a Dr. Seuss fan, so that's the reason that I got this. But again, I don't see myself using this. I don't really love the packaging enough to hold on to that. So then we've got two palettes from Dragon Beauty, and it's her pink and her purple. I bought these to support Dragon Beauty, but again, I don't really see myself using them. Creations, this is Beauty Creations Irresistible. And while I'm going through these, just to let you know, if you could comment in the comment section, obviously, and let me know what you would like to see me do other than unboxings, since right now the only subscription box that I have, and it's on pause, is BoxyCharm, Ipsy BoxyCharm. So yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Oh, and before I forget, these, not that they're done very well because I did these myself, but this polish is from Adam Lambert's new polish collection that I can't remember the name of the Orly, maybe? Anyway, if I remember when I'm editing, I'll pop a picture in of it came with, I think, 6 colors, and I got it for my birthday. My husband gave it to me for my birthday, so one of the things he gave. Let's see, Peeps, this was from HipDot, and got the colors in the back. And again, see, packaging gets me, novelty gets me, but are they enough to keep me to hold on to these? Then we've got Mirabella Undressed. We've got this. It's what the palette looks like on the back. And we've got Moira, Daydreams. This is the Dream Series palette. Doesn't have one. Yeah, that's what the colors look like. It's a pretty palette. I don't even think I swatched this. That white is really fun. Alright. Then we've got... Okay, this I got in my my lucky bag. The one time I did a lucky bag. This is the Hindash Monochromance. I don't know how to really use this correctly, and when I tried to swatch it, nothing was swatching, so I know that this is an expensive palette, but if there's a learning curve on how to use something, it's not for me, so I don't have the patience for that, unfortunately. This is from, this is Rasha B Cosmetic. This is the Gold Digger palette. I had subscribed to Slay Glam, which is this, mostly to get Anne's palettes, which I got. So, but I just, and it's a pretty good subscription, but I was getting them so late not really enough time to do videos on them before everybody else had theirs, so I canceled that one. And we've got, this next one is from B. Bella, and this is Life in Pastel. And it's a cute palette, but again, so I don't see myself reaching for this very often. So let's see, we've got another from IBY. This is the Fireside eyeshadow palette, and I think on the back it has. So, and we've got, this is from Hip Dot. This was the Addams Family collection. It's a very kind of unique, but this is so bulky. That's primarily the reason that I wasn't holding on to it. I mean, look how thick that is. So it just was kind of not very practical to hold on to. This is from Lash Step. Mad About You, Matte, M-A-T-T-E. And if I can't open this quick enough to show you, there we go. There's that. Again, a lot of these palettes are have very similar color schemes, so that's another reason why I'm getting rid of them, because how many of a similar color scheme do I need? This is from Chantico Beauty. I don't know exactly how to say it. This is the Galetta. I was going to do a video trying to copy this eye look with this palette, which I never did. So I decided to just go ahead and include this in the giveaway. Or not in the giveaway, sorry. I'm so used to saying giveaway. Well, kind of a giveaway. I'm going to be giving it to, like I said, a homeless shelter or organization that gives to the homeless shelters. So then we've got Ace Beauty, or Ace Beauté, never know how to say that. This is the Scarlet Dusk. Again, pretty palette, but not colors that I would really use. And I do see one got, that bottom one I kind of damaged somehow. Don't know if that'll make a difference, but I'll let them decide. And we've got from Ditto or Dido, the Venus palette, and this was limited edition. It's a cute packaging, but it's got very similar colors to a lot of other palettes that I have. So we'll get rid of that. We've got Bold and Brilliant by the Gorman Girls. And this is, it's going to take me a lot to get that out of the packaging, so I'm not going to show that, sorry. This one is from Nabla. And I loved the packaging on this. But again, not something that I think that I would reach for. It is an interesting way that they've laid this out. It's a nice palette, it really is. I just, again, don't see myself reaching for this. So I held on to it a while simply for the packaging. Then we've got the, this is from Muse or Muse Beauty, and this is the Rococo palette. And again, this is a bulky palette. I don't understand why they made it so bulky, but not a very practical palette to have, in my opinion. This is from Ace Beauté or Ace Beauty, or again, however you say it. This is the Quintessential palette. And I know it's supposed to be a good brand. But again, not going to reach for it. So we're getting down to towards the bottom of the bag. This is from Beauty Bakery. This is the Sugar Cookies eyeshadow palette. I'm not gonna open it up because so many of you probably already seen this. We have also got from another Ace Beauty or Ace Beauté. This is the Smoky Rose. Again, I'm not gonna open this. If I have to take it out of the package, it's gonna just take too long. So this is from Oakland, and this is the Nova palette. And again, I like the vibrant colors in it. Oops. Dropped the little plastic insert. Okay. Then we've got, when I'm editing the video, if I can find the website again of the organization that gives to the homeless shelters in my area and what they accept, I will post it in the description below if you want to take a look at it. If any of you have the same idea and want to donate, you'll kind of know what they're willing to take. This is from Lorella, and this is Pick of the Patch. Again, I liked this. Again, it's gonna be problematic. It's a very fall color scheme, so. And here we've got, there's 3 palettes here from, oh no, this is not, this is from another from Ditto or Dido. This is the Hera palette. Pretty palette again, but I won't use it. These are both Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian 3 Coral. I like Juvia's Place, but I had to cut down on my palettes, and I have the colors that are in this, I have in my Jeffree Star Pricked palette, so, and I kind of like that one slightly better. So that's the only reason I'm getting rid of these. This is the Wahala 2 palette. And we've got 2 more palettes in here, and then we'll count what I'm getting rid of. This is from Storybook Cosmetics, and this was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Again, it's meant to look like a book, but it's just too bulky to hang on to. Inside you've got the golden ticket, and those are the colors. Again, the theme won me over, which is why I got them, but they're not very practical. And this is also Storybook Cosmetics. This is Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. They put it in like what would be, you know, a frame for the painting. And this one has a little drawer that you can pull out. And let's see, these are the colors in that one. Again, it's a pretty palette, but because of the bulkiness of it, I don't see myself using it. So, all right, and I think that is all the palettes. There are other things that I was gonna donate. I've got 2 other big boxes of like skincare and other products that I need to go through. I need to look at that list again and go through and see if they'll still take those. Otherwise, the other stuff I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of. A lot of this I was holding on to for giveaways, but because I'm off work right now, my show closed at the beginning of July. We don't know what we're getting next or when. So I am out of work for a while, and I don't know when I'll be back in working. So, and then my husband, his show is closing the end of next week, and again, he doesn't know what's coming to his theater. So we're kind of both like, we really need to be frugal with our money. Plus, wonderful news, we're probably going to have to move from our apartment. We've been in this apartment in the Bronx, New York for 10 years. We've got our lease renewal, and usually what we do in our lease renewal is we renew for the next 2 years because it'll keep the rate the same for 2 years. But this time, for some reason, they've decided that they they offered the 2-year lease agreement, but it wasn't the same price. It was, the rent will be this for the first year and it'll go up to this for the second year. So there's no incentive to sign the 2-year lease over just a year lease. So we're just gonna do a year lease, and we're gonna be looking for another place, hopefully closer to where we both work in Manhattan, because I don't know if any of you, those of you that are familiar with New York, maybe live in New York, you know how horrible the trains are. It's just crazy. There's so many factors. We just want to limit our time that we have to travel on the trains. So we want to look for something closer into the city, which means we're going to have to downsize. We have a 2-bedroom apartment here. We're probably going to end up having to go to a studio apartment. So that's also another impetus for all this paring down. But anyway, that had nothing to do with this video. Sorry, you didn't really need to hear all that. But let's go ahead and quickly count these palettes as I put them back in, and we'll see what I'm donating palette-wise. So we've got the 2 Storybook. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. 43 eyeshadow palettes and 2 face palettes. So basically 45 palettes. And these were all sitting around, like I said, either waiting for a giveaway or just would have been collecting dust. So anyway, this video is about 27 minutes. I'm glad I was able to keep it pretty low in time. Like I said, I will shoot another video showing the palettes that I am keeping, that I'm holding on to. And yeah, and then in the comments below, just again, let me know what types of things you would like to see me do videos on. I did keep a lot of makeup, so I still have makeup if you want to see me do any kind of makeup looks. But again, keep in mind, I am still, even though I've been doing this for a little over 2 years, I'm still a novice when it comes to makeup. So I've done a cooking video here and there. I've done a couple vlogs, but vlogs are hard for me to do in the city that I live in. So yeah, all right. Any comments below? I'd love to hear from you. If you would like this video. Also, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, if you would hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate that. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.